Hi there. I wanted to share a little insight with you from my own experience about building a remote online notary business. In other words, Ron is the way I'll refer to it going forward. Marketing for Ron is different than marketing for notary signing agent work in that you may be sought more so by attorneys looking to find out more about Ron and trying to decide whether they want to get it set up themselves to do it. And if they find that it's a complicated process or something that they or their staff is just not interested in doing, they will probably talk to you about how you might be able to help them. So, additionally, you'll probably hear from no, from the citizens that have heard about Ron and want to try it out themselves. And so, to that end, you need to think like they do and like the attorneys do. It's not going to work so great for you just to sign up on a platform where you know normally get notary work. You're going to need to go out and seek that work as well. So, I wanted to give you a couple of tips that I think have helped me drive towards getting some Ron work started, and here you go. Do a one page website or start a blog. You're going to need to list your works, your Ron services on every place that you have access to the outside world on the World Wide Web. In other words, you could put it in your Notary Rotary profile, your profile on texasnotaryprofessionals.org, any place that you know that people look for notaries. I would try to make sure it's on those profiles for sure. When you have inquiries, you need to be able to answer them quick. So the best way to do that is be prepared before the inquiries start coming. Do a simple step-by-step procedure sheet that explains to clients what's involved, or customers, I should say, what's involved or what they will need to have in order to have a successful experience. So when you do that, just ask for their email address and send it to them so that they can go over that brochure and think about it. And that way they've got your email in their email inbox so that they can reach out to you. You'll need to figure out your pricing as well and have those ready because an attorney's office may ask you, if we're an ongoing client, then what would you charge us for 4 acts a month or 10 acts a month? What would you charge us for multiple documents in one transaction? So be prepared to put that out as well to, I'm not saying publish it, but be ready to put that out if you're asked to provide that information. I always put a professional headshot of myself on my website so that potential customers know who they'll be working with. I have recently added a chat button so that people can chat with me if they are looking for a notary and I am available. I will have my chat on. So if you are interested in that, just do a search for live chat on website. Most offer a uh, a trial period. I'm using proprof.com's live chat. You can see it on my website at stonedigital.me. Um, you could also make a video to reach your audience. Naturally, this is not a video to reach my targeted customers, but it is one that I'm hopeful will help you understand maybe that I'm not the greatest video maker either, and you can be brave and go ahead and just try it. Um, if you're going to do that, do a script. I'm reading from a script, and I'm trying very hard to stay on script because with the way my excited demeanor is when I'm making a video, it's a little nerve wracking. I can get off on a topic that I never intended to discuss, and I get to the middle of the video and realize I've just run on. forever about something they didn't need to hear. And so I have to start over, and I'm always frustrated by that. So put together at least some notes to keep you on topic. Make a video to reach other notaries as well. You might do exactly what I'm doing right now and um, ask, just talk to them in your video, sort of reach out for uh, networking or someone who may want to work with you to share appointments or be backup. Um, I'm saying this because it just helps a notary to see another notary in action at the time and that's what we do on video. So part of the way we present ourselves on video is going to have to do with our ability to conduct Ron. So you may be able to snag some uh, great networking notaries that way, so that who can refer clients to you. And the more content that you have that personalizes you to the people who are watching it, the more likely they are to contact you. Which brings me to I've got a presentation on my website that drives the clients through exactly step by step what I would do and how it goes, so that any things that they had concerns about might be cleared up by then. And if not, then they can chat with me on my live chat. Um, it was a little so here's what I wanted to tell you about. In March of this year, my mom got sick and I missed a lot of opportunities because of her illness, but I referred all my work to competent Ron notaries, people that I had faith in that could handle it. Well, near the end of November, Jake is my business partner, Jake Burkhalter. He and I started talking about Ron, and he began to tell me his process. I made copious notes, and pretty soon I felt confident enough to take at least a power of attorney signing. Well, I'm not fast like I used to be, so I'm still on that learning curve. However, um, the neat thing that's happened is that a lawyer called me back in March when mom got sick and wanted me to conduct a run for him, but I couldn't because I just wasn't in a place where I could really learn what I needed to do and go through step by step. And so I turned him over to Jake. Well, so Jake helped him understand our process, what we would be able to do for him. And I say we, referring to Jake as my partner. But anyway, um, Jake did pick up the ball for me. And that's what you need, is somebody who's always going to keep the ball in the air for you. Well, the way that the lawyer found me was he read a blog article, which I forgot to mention earlier. But the main thing is for you to understand that attorneys are going to be doing searches and seeking people who can do this work, or so they can learn more about it. But even though I wasn't able to get to have that one-on-one with that client, Jake did keep the ball up in the air for me. He told him exactly what would happen if he performed a wrong for him. Well, and yesterday we heard back from that man. Now that it's been 9 months, but he was so impressed by my professional partner and my professionalism, because I immediately reached out and got him assistance, that he said he's going to want to work with us, that there's 20 attorneys in their group, and rather than go out and find someone every time to do this, they would like to work with us. He said he also decided that the process of getting set up was a little bit complex, and he would just rather us take care of that. And he was sure his staff would like that as well. Anyway, in case you're wondering how many runs I have done, how many my partner's done, well, he's done over 500. I am on a mere 17 as of today, but that's a long way considering I just got started really last week accepting clients. And that was my dog. As soon as I learn more about how to reach out to clients and or customers, I'm not sure which is the right word, I will get back with you and let you know what else I have learned. So take care until next time. And I appreciate y'all for reading my blog.